I, William Samoei Ruto, President of Kenya, by dint of Article 1324B of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize Your Excellency to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya. I also welcome the support of your government in the leadership of Kenya on the mission to Haiti to restore stability in that country.
I sympathize with the current administration. They have a big problem. You know, the Gen Z problem is not over yet. It's just a lull before another storm.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say that. Calm before the storm.
Yes. It's a problem. But I blame the system of education because you see, and many people, now the GNC is that because they haven't got the nerve and the energy, to shout.
Yeah.
People in the rural areas are not happy. You find that people cannot take their children to school. I see children at 8 a.m. when I'm doing my morning walk. I ask them, what are you doing? I was in school, I was told to go back home. Why? I do not have 100 shillings.
Oh.
100 shillings.
No.
Yeah, it's a big problem. Another thing, people are getting annoyed, is agriculture. The president, William Ruto, has got good intentions about fertilizer. I stay in the rural areas. I move quite a lot. For the last 12 years or 18 years, I've been in the field. I have never seen an agricultural officer. It is easier to see a locomotive driver. It is easier to see the captain of a moving vessel, of a ship, than to see an agricultural officer.
You've never seen one?
I've never seen one. So what is the use of fertilizer if nobody is telling you about your soil chemistry?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't know what to plant and when and where.
Correct.
Yeah, they are not there. They are not there. You can only see them during an agricultural show.
Or when the president is around.
Yes, very smart, with a small stick, small patches of maize, which have been overwatered and over-fertilized with the government money. But then we do not need it there. We need that kind of crop in the field.
Correct.
Yes.
I think these are very cunning politicians. They are very deceptive, and they disrespect Kenyan people. In fact, Raila is like a scavenger, a vulture, eating on top of the poor, dead bodies of the Kenyan people. And he's very shameless about it because he has done it so many times that now he's soulless. So the old man is walking around stepping on dead people. And he sees it as, his only card to make it to the AU. After all, African Union is a captured institution by the imperialist interest. In fact, the United States, Japan, and other imperialist countries push more funding to the African Union, which is basically a club to defend corrupt presidents in Africa. This is what Raila Amolo Odinga is going to defend. A bigger corruption at continental level, while he has made sure that he sealed the coffins of dead, poor children of the working class and the poor people in this country. So he's a man that we should really be humiliated about, ashamed to the core. In fact, Raila Amolo Odinga continues to step on Jaramogi Oginga Odinga's legacy. While his father built a credible, slate, Raila has continued to cut deals by criminals in this country. 2007, what happened with Raila Amolo Odinga? The Sirikali ya Nusu Mkate, he has been the beneficiary of the blood that has been shed in the streets of Nairobi. Nobody should say that if you come out to fight for democracy and the very democracy you step on, this is the guy that we must deal with first. In fact, we should hold him responsible for all his actions. But for William Samoei Ruto, he's taking us old to the old politics. This tribal tour that is going to take place in Luo Nyanza is nothing but to continue to alienate what they are calling the Luo people from the national project. In fact, Raila Amolo Odinga is going to do tribal mobilization in Luo land to tell them that for the first time the Luos are in the treasury. He's going to tell them that for the first time the Luos are in government, and thanks to the people who have died. So Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto is taking us several decades behind to actually open the wounds of tribal politics, because every time election has been held, people have died on useless tribal wars. Now they are mobilizing us over homecoming in Luo Nyanza to remind the Luo community that for the first time William Samoei Ruto is putting in government. That's for me is just someone who has always been possessed by power, and now that he cannot get it and he cannot appoint one of his sons to take over, he does not believe that young people can get out of the country and say that for the first time we are opposing this government based on certain issues. What were the Gen Z people demanding? That this broad-based coalition, in fact, it's not broad-based coalition government. This is a government of minority or billionaire class that have come together to defend their own interests as billionaires. They have no interest around the national project of the Kenyan people. Look at William Samoei Ruto. In the last so many demands that the Gen Z people made, he decided that he's going to appoint Joho, for example. Joho has been the governor for 10 years. Oparanya has been the governor for 10 years. These people are not clean people. They are just coming to his scheming to be re-elected in the next election instead of actually addressing the problems that is facing this country. If you look at that, I sympathize with him. This guy who is now at the CS for Treasury in Mbadi. The first time we have been rejecting IMF and World Bank, and then he gets into the office, and who does he meet the following day? The IMF criminals. So these guys are not serious. That is why we are saying season 2 is coming, which will sweep them off.
When is season 2 coming?
Season 2 is starting on Katiba Day. Yes, on 27th.
Na kuunga mkono pamoja na president wetu kwa hiyo handshake, lakini sisi hapana amini former prime minister. Saa ile mkienda pahali uambiwe muombe, usikubali kufunga macho. Ukae ukiwa macho throughout.
William Samoei Ruto. Ni nini nasumbua huyu jamaa? Azina memaliza tu 1 year. Na shakuwa mzigo. Ndio maana kila saa juu ya gari. William Ruto ni muongo, kila mtu anajua. As in, hii ni fact, kila mtu anajua. William Ruto ameambia Wakenya uongo, but kuna uongo moja ambaye amesema kubwa kuliko uongo zingine zote. Zote. Na hiyo uongo ni ati anapenda Mungu. Ilifika mahali nikajishuku kabisa. Nikaanza kufikiria mimi ni gay. Ikaanza kunipatia flashbacks.
Okaso biikab Nandi. Ko ngalek che kimeche kimeche ketech emet. Omete ngalek chu kingololi chu chang chu. Kosomo ko biikab Nandi. Abunu anendet koronitoni. Ko kamwa ale serikalit rani le ketinye ngeut. Makibeseni amakisome. Ko bire kura ain ko kenyosoma kolechok oye ochomwora abangan rani serikalit ni akine. Amu kikakipangan nekinye ko kot kongetin. Yo chakta ngale. Maunoto. Ko kiru ko anan makiru ko. Umoche kolia, umoche koteptono. As kumameche kongetin obekot kumpetok line. Umoche kebe tugul banda agenge ako okangetebi nengom. Oiso. Okangetebi nengom asike kebe tai. Olin kokipongoni ain kunyo serikalit tebi ng'uny ko okany tuga chika arach kotoboru kobwa biik nyokokeny kenak le mining yo kolechok soyat biut enyo watu namna gani tomo akere asye kole ne ka nguni
Kateben aki biikab Nandi man kweli. Serikalit ngonin ba Nairobi komi eunek chok. Ngoneb Nandi komi eunek chok. Jubilee nin ko Jubilee ni. Konyo kobit ne ni ngalal eng yu ngalal ngal. O kanyo kongen gen ak chito nekikekweri koru kewet koru mutaroit. Yo kan kongen gen ak man kot komutai ngakase kelenin kakile ka otau in tiendo eng yu nemonoe ale tiendo netokyin kono. Kateben aki kweli kabisa biikab Nandi. Konyo kuru tiendo age nekatau in chito Oyas ko toyas ko mamache ngalek. Amu isi kobire kura miki nyekaonde serikali kotebi ng'uny nyokokengen akin chepsokeyot ing yo kole sakonok chepkondok konu chepkondok tinye chepkondok chemiano sakonok chepkondok chesire bilion 4 chumi yu ongobwat kotinye chepsokeyondonoto in ngalek nyokany kosokyo barbare koroito nemotinye mbele wala nyuma otoe solein ngu tos kon kiman tos lia tos konu nemieno nyango ger kabisa man kabisa kung ngatelelin yo kotel chepsokeyot ing yoi nyo kit age tugul no moche eng serikalini onyoru akotebena kalyasi orobet taban kenyor orobet taban ngalek orobet taban ngalek chebo ne o meche ngutumen komi ngatiben ko wachen mfano ako isi sere magibor kon ngal kityo Nandi magibor kon ngal takimwoe ngalek ing yu okwong okase komoche kotebi neng'om akekweri eng emet kelen weis kararan emet kunoto no okase ang ngalek ko kiketet komie kiketet kiotetokis koba line barabaret no moche keteche makiteche kolya kami yani kasinyu kane obwoti ole kobongoni serikali ngiyoko serikali kotemena kweri alafu acheni hiyo maneno bwana so bas kokininen komieit kininen siotar ngalechata maitu kotakibare kotu so ka kotine magere kumo sapsabi ole nguma kotewa kwek ka mogera kotakwek ngalechu ole ka koit anane anan ogerto yana kwek alafu kemeche kotebi kunoto no akoribkei chi nenyo kolechi nang yu chepkondok ngon ole akot Jeiso kokitun kwalda kobo chepkondok kikiberber kele kolecho indet ing yo in age yana anendet kabisa si ekuno si akonin amatinye uwezo nekonunen neti me kobet puch kochu kose ketongosonot ngewan arais okilgei akeboisie tugul akeyai boisionik ako marortoi ki nemaonyoru komami lakini nemi onyoru akechenge komie kot kokararanit kotebi emet komie akekilgei akebe tugul kutinak akekoshine oiso akekoshine akesom Jehova nemi barak kipsengwet kotoretech sikekweri emoni komie akoribok tuguk chok akenyoru kelchinet akosoman lagok arais arais kamwa kongoi neo nakimwae kelen tanyang muren amwae kongoi mising eng kakiletabkei nakere otinye eng kibagenge nemi emet ongekweri boisionik kuno Arais mameche kotam ako siriot awendi yematiani taitu. Nono ke ngalal kokeny ke kweri ngalek komie. Ake kweri ngalek komie. Ameche asom kirwokichu mengechen alechi ongebe pole pole murechu. Mochakta engal ngetebegei. Otebe na akine. Konsinyin kami utokyu akine koboch. Ma otebe na olen yon yo. Kuma mwoiwo kalecha kowalach kole. Anane itebine ngom mochakta tengal sikobetech kapkirwok simutai ke nyachech. Ngelen kele oruju kako acha anyway.